Hello, good morning everybody. This is Henry. It is right now 4:19 a.m. We're just about 11 minutes to the UK prelim GDP quarter-on-quarter release. This is going to be for Q4 of 2009. And what we're looking for from the consensus expectation is a 0.4% of release. And the previous release is actually at the negative 0.2%. Now, I don't know if you remember the the Q3 GDP release first came out at negative 0.4, and then on the second release and the third release, we actually had revisions going up. So right now we're seeing just before the Q4 release. Now we're seeing that the market, the statistic office has revised the Q3 release at negative 0.2. Still doesn't change the fact that Q3 originally at the prelim release market were expecting a positive number, but instead we got a negative number. So the number has a potential of either making sterling much stronger, and or could turn a table around on sterling and make it much weaker. I think if we get a negative number, by looking at the current level of where pound dollar is trading right now, it's just above 162. We're looking at 162.10 or so. A negative number will probably push this pair down to the 160. I do believe that by having another quarter of a negative number, not only will see that happen, and the bearish trend will probably continue for at least a month or so. So it's going to have a long and profound effect on sterling. Whereas if we have a positive number, now remember we are already expecting a positive number, so a positive number might not have that kind of a strong effect, but of course it depends on how positive we get. If we get in line with expectation, I think we will get some boost just because it is positive. But a lot of movement that were on the sterling pound prior to the release will probably be over, and we will probably see some kind of taking profit and buy on rumor, sell on news type of deal. So it has to be very positive for the market to move significantly stronger on the sterling. With the kind of risk aversion market we're seeing today, or we're seeing for the last week or so, we will probably see, with a better number, we'll probably see the sterling kind of stalling. Maybe not lose too much against the dollar, but not gaining much either, unless the number is a huge surprise. Now, of course, here are our tradable deviations. We're looking for a 0.3%. So we'll be looking to buy if we get a 0.7. I think that would be a good number to be buying. And we're looking for a sell on a 0.0 or a negative number. I think showing no growth might disappoint some people. And of course a negative number will definitely disappoint the market. Alright, so we're going to get this number at any time now, so stand by.
0.1%.
0.1% is weaker than expected.
Minus 3.2%, also weaker than expected, but nonetheless a positive reading in the quarter-on-quarter for the UK.
It is a positive reading, but it's weaker than expected.
Index of services came in at 0.1%, also below expectation.
So we have it missing expectation immediately.
At 45.9 thousand. Gilt futures moving into session highs now, 115.86 up 22.
We do have a positive number, but we could get a revision downwards. Who knows? We're seeing the market immediately spike down. On the sterling yen, we're seeing the market went from 145 all the way down to 144.46. Right now, we're seeing about 50 pips of spike down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for a decent retracement back to maybe 144.70 area before we take a trade. I think that would be some kind of it would be better. Alright guys, we have show a little bit of retracement. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a sell trade here. Well, depending on what platform you have, I mean, I have a as good as a 54 entry. So depending on what platform you have, let me go ahead and enter it. Let me go ahead and put it right there. Alright guys, let's take some profit off the table. You know, I'm going to put my stop loss at break even. And let's take some profit off the table and just see if the remainder part could keep on running. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see 143.50 area, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and close 50% and just hold on to it. All right, so let's do the 50%. Alright guys, we're not yet at the reversal time, so this trade, you know, we could see an extension breaking down just in the final half an hour between, you know, 7 to 6:30 to 7 o'clock. We could probably see a breakdown then. I guess as long as we're seeing that the Japanese yen is strong in the strength meter, I think this trade would probably work out. So all we need to do is just now move the stop loss to break even, so this trade will not turn against us, and just hold on to the second half, and hopefully we'll just hold on, and before 8 o'clock we'll close it. I think it's a strong possibility we'll see the market break below the 144. So that's the plan, guys. All right. So I'll see you guys hopefully around the when I close the trade. I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.